A couple of weeks ago, I had a conversation with one of my client who recently joined to the program, and he graduated from Istula University, and he had a bachelor degree in software engineering. And he said that he's been looking for a job last 1.5 years, but he couldn't actually get any job interviews. And then I saw his profile, his experience, his projects he actually completed or worked on. And he had actually decent skills, quite impressive skills. And still he couldn't actually get any job interviews. And then my team and I, we optimized his CV and then his LinkedIn. And then other day we had a conversation with him in the coaching call, and he asked the question that the experience is a little bit longer than I actually worked. And I said that and he asked me, is it okay lying? And I was like, bro, the corporate companies, the corporate world is already lying to you. They're asking for 2 to 3 years experience, and they're hiring someone who has more than 5 years experience. And they're actually offering you that you will have a competitive the salary, but they're paying 20% lower than the industry average. Or they promise a career growth, but you're stuck in the role for the rest of your life. He was thinking actually, because the reason I hate creating negative contents, but that's the reality. Just look, the corporate world is fake as fuck. To be honest with you, I've been in the business over the past 1.5 years, 15 months, 1.5 years, and I've seen everything. To be honest, I've seen everything. As soon as we put a kind of longer experience, or we put a little bigger name on the CV in terms of the company names, like Nike or Google or Amazon, whatever it might be, and then people start to get job interviews. That's the reality. I'm not necessarily saying you have to lie, but you have to actually optimize your approach to the world, to the game, which is actually fake. And that's how you're gonna get a job. And as long as you know how to prove that you've done the work that you put on your CV, if that makes sense. And yeah, it's all lie, and you gotta optimize, or you cannot actually get a job. That's the reality. And I'm not saying you have to lie big, very very fake informations, but what I'm saying is you can actually use buzzwords, the industry words, that they wanted to hear from your CV, right? And just copy paste the job description, and then you have to actually optimize it as much as possible. You cannot be lazy. Honestly speaking, AI is growing so fast, so good. They actually it detects what are the keywords you're using, or what are the industry buzzwords you're using to get noticed. A lot of companies, they post fake posts. They're not actually hiring, but they're actually gathering kind of leads, that the pool of talent, when they are in need of some sort of employees, they will have the opportunity to reach out to more people and then ask for the interview. That's the reality. And the second thing is, they have fucking investors, and they have to actually show or prove them that they are actually growing in the team, and then they're hiring actively, whatever it might. That's totally bullshit. Sometimes you are qualified, you're 10 out of 10 for the job position, and you still get rejections. And that's completely okay, because it's not your fault. And the companies, your popular companies or your dream companies, are lying to you. That's the reality. And that's where we come in. That's where the LinkedIn leverage comes in. So if you're not using your LinkedIn, you're screwed basically, because over the last 90 days, we've got 100 plus job interviews, and 80 or 90% of them, they came from LinkedIn, just because we know how to position ourselves in the job market. So that allows us to be able to reach more people, or at least the people come, the HRs, they see the profile. If you're creating content constantly, you will be able to actually get the opportunity. That's reality. For example, recently, one girl from Kazakhstan, she was working in Deloitte for 7 years. She got laid off, and she tried for 2.5 months. She couldn't actually get any any interviews basically. I asked what's happening, and then she was like, I don't know. And yeah, fast forward, we started work together, and then I optimized her CV, LinkedIn. Within 48 hours, like the HR is in the inbox from Citibank for the senior compliance role, and she actually passed 3 job interviews and she got the job offer. And another thing, like the guy who asked me is it okay to lie? And I was like, yes. The same guy actually 2 days ago, he reached out to me and he said that he got a job interview from Amazon after passing the assessment. He was a software engineer, and I'm so excited for him to get the job offer, and which is software engineering, but it's internship. It's not a actual job, but still in Amazon. If you're not getting results, you have to optimize the game for the game that you actually win, right? It's a fake game and have to optimize it. That's the reality. Like, hands down, that's the way. And like the applications, it's dead already. I mean, it's dead. You gotta use content. You gotta use the LinkedIn. You gotta actually reach out to people, connect with them. If you don't know how, come to us. We're gonna help you. I mean, how long you're gonna keep doing the things doesn't work, right? And then, for example, it might not sound like ethical, right? Because you need to lie or you need to put like more experience on your CV, right? And to be honest, you cannot win if you actually be the one only plays the game fair. But the corporate world is already fake. All the HRs, hiring managers, they are performance. I mean, you have to act like 1 hour actually in the interview. That's the thing. I mean, I don't want to actually create content like this, but seeing people struggling, seeing people actually not being able to get anything, even though they try so hard, there is another way actually. Like the traditional way is already screwed. I mean, if you keep following, you will not be able to get anything. You keep actually struggling financially, emotionally, eating up rejections over and over and over again. Nothing is going to happen, honestly speaking. That's the reality. And you gotta optimize your approach completely.